Hello, welcome back. So yeah, I didn't make a video yesterday because I was really ill. I didn't even really look at any charts or anything. Just barely looked at my phone to check the movements in general. So what I did notice is obviously we had the release of Harmony One. I expected a bit more of an impact on the other ICOs, to be honest with you, in a negative way, and it didn't happen. In fact, we saw pumps on Seller and on FET. Now those two coins deserve a pump anyway because they are reasonably good projects. So that's neither here nor there. But poor old Matic really didn't really benefit either way from this Harmony One coming out. So, which I think is a good thing. We want it to have its own trend. So what I'm looking at here anyway, so I'm back on an hourly chart. My thoughts are this: we've got this 200 exponential moving average here, the big fat white line that I've put in here. If we can make it above that, then that'd be a good sign. At the moment, we're teetering underneath it, and it actually has become a resistance level of its own. The way that it's going at the moment, though, it's just curving up. It's got a little curve almost to the upside, but generally, as it's moving down now, we've got a strong support level here, which has proven very strong. So we're going to at some point be forced above that or beneath this. The likelihood of us being forced beneath the support here of 2 cent is more unlikely than us being forced above the exponential moving average here. So I do expect to see this break, and then once this is broken, this will become a support for us. And when that becomes a support, it should become a rising support level as the price rises, and at that point we'll start to pick up momentum from where we left off before. And again, we're still early days. We've got a few more days to go, perhaps maybe even weeks, before we can see a decent recovery for Matic. But all in all, things are looking good, even though the chart still looks pretty bearish. We're getting to a point now where it's going to have to take a turn for the better or for the worse. And just from looking at this now, I would expect it would take a turn for the better. Like I say, we've got to break this moving average here. So at the moment it's just floating around the 2.215 cents. So yeah, it's looking very good. We're testing it at the moment, and even though we're being forced down from it, it's acting as significant resistance. It looks to me like it wants to get broken, and when it does get broken, it remains broken for at least 12 hours to a day, it then should remain as a support level, and then we can build on it from there. So yeah, things are looking good, but we've still got a few more days to go before we see any significant gains. If I was to put a time frame on anything, any decent pump, it's all dependent on Bitcoin, however, but I would expect to see a 20% rise in the Matic price, at least a 20% rise within about a week. Might even see 50%, but certainly I would expect a 20% rise from where we are now. And like I say, it all depends on breaking this level here. Even if Bitcoin was to fall, it depends on how much it will fall, obviously, but because Matic's proven itself to be quite a bit of an amplifier of the Bitcoin retracement. But we've got our own strong support level anyway, so if we do fall, let's just say Bitcoin falls by 10 or 20%, it will probably bring us back down to here where we'll get bought back up again. If Bitcoin falls further than that, and let's just say 35-40% retracement, which, you know, it is on the cards, it could happen, then, well, your guess is as good as mine. I would expect to see us fall further, perhaps maybe down to our other support that I haven't even put in here, but our next support level would be 1.2 cents, where we would be bought back up again, probably quicker than Bitcoin gets bought back up, probably, but it's difficult to say at the moment. At the moment, the eyes are just on breaking this support, this resistance here, and then hoping that that turns into support, and when it does turn to support, then we'll find our way moving back up. Anyway, thanks for watching, take it easy, and catch you on the next one.